Good morning and welcome to our virtual school trip to Disneyland. Now, it would be lovely if we could actually go to Disneyland, but obviously we can't. So we are going on a virtual school trip. So that means that we've given you lots of different activities today to have a go at, and you can have a little explore of Disneyland yourself. Now, my activity for you today is to create a Disney villain. Now, you'll know that in lots of Disney films, there's always a bad guy or a bad woman or a bad animal or a bad something that gets in the way from the people trying to do what they need to do in the story. Now, I have chosen this one here, and you might recognize it. This is Maleficent, and I have chosen her, and in a minute you can watch me create this. So if you want to, you can create your own Maleficent. So you can watch the video and create your own Maleficent, or you can watch the video to help you create your own bad guy, so you can work out how to get the shape. But I would like you to use junk material to create your bad guy today. So I've used an old cardboard box and I've coloured it in. So I would like you to use junk material if you can. I'm sure you'll have lots and lots of rubbish lying around because everyone's stuck inside just now. So have a go at that and have a lovely day and enjoy Disneyland. For today's lesson, I would like you to use junk material to make your Disney villain. Today I'm going to make Maleficent. You can cut around the outside like this, like I did, which will give you this. Now what I did was I made the shape of Maleficent, and she's got a really big chin at the bottom, so I made sure she had a pointy chin. And then what I did was I cut around it and I split it off. And then you get the face in the middle, and you get two extra bits. And because we are making sure that we use all of our material today, I'm going to use these bits up the top to make her pointy horns. Just like this. Because as you can see here, she has got really big pointy horns at the top. So that helps us by using all the material up. Have a good another wee look there. She's got pointy horns, pointy eyebrows, and you'll see that we can stick it on there. So we need to make them pointier at the top now. So we need to cut them up just like this and make them nice and pointy at the top, which will give us the proper shape. We might need to move them around a little bit, but we can use glue to help us. If you stick them on the back as well, it means they'll not have the extra lump at the front, which means when you're colouring it in, it'll be far easier. So that's them stuck on there, ready to dry. And we just double check that she looks the same as that, and she does, which is fabulous. And we just wait for it to dry and off we go. So I have begun, so they're all sticking at the back now, and I've begun to do the drawing on it. So we have got pointiness again, like I said before, she's got pointy horns, everything follows the same shape. So you'll see that her eyes are pointy to that side, and the eyebrows are pointy to the top as well. Okay, having a wee closer look. And then you can just sketch her. Now her eyes are a little bit more slanted to the side to make her look a little bit more evil. So she looks like she's got her eyes squinting a bit. And there we go. And that's her outline done. Now you're better to do it in pencil first. And you can see that she's got pointy eyebrows which match the pointy at the top. And she has like a big eyelid as well. And that curves around there. That comes across, and then you get a little bit of eyelashes coming out there, and that goes underneath. And she has little piercing pupils in the middle. See them there? So she can stare everybody out. And you might just want to sketch a little bit of a nose in, because obviously she's facing on, so it's easier just to sketch a little bit in. You can sort that out when you're colouring. And then you have her lips too, which are very pointy at the top. Then lips that are pointy at the top. Let's have a look at some of the colours that she's got on her now. So have a look at the colours. Nice and pointy still. And we're ready to go. So we just need to match the colours up and get colouring in now. We need to draw our lines too. So we're going to use the bronzy gold colour here to get in all of the extra details, because you can see from the picture before that she had little rings on, gold rings around the outside there. A little bit of an extra colour there. And that continues all the way around and down like that. Now remember, if you don't want to do Maleficent, then that's absolutely fine. This is just one example that you can do if you want to. If you want to do something else, and you can do something else, it is completely up to you what you decide to do today. You can pick your favourite villain if you've got a favourite villain. Maybe it's Cruella de Vil, maybe she's your favourite villain. Whatever you want to do from Disney. Or you can make up your own one too. You could even make up your own Disney villain. It's completely up to you today, because we're having fun in Disneyland. So we've nearly got all the golds done now. So once that's done, we can get going with the next colours. And that's us. Just about finished the gold now. There we go. So onto the black now. Now make sure your black lines are quite strong, because they are really obvious on her head, aren't they? She's got her thing on here, so we get it nice and straight as you can. But remember, you are drawing, so it doesn't matter if it wobbles. Oh, just like that, it's a little bit. And that's absolutely fine as well. Okay, so now keep looking back at your picture to make sure that you're right each time. So you can keep flipping back to make sure. And get those eyebrows filled in now. Now you can change it up a little bit if you don't want to do it exactly the same. Then that's fine too. And if you want to sketch a bit, you can sketch a bit. Once you've done all the pencil, you can start putting the pen in and start doing the lines around the outside too. Gives you a little guide then. You can easily rub off the pencil if you want to. You can just keep the pencil on because the pen will cover it up. Completely up to you. We've nearly got the eyes done now. As long as you get them slanted so she looks that little bit more evil, like that, then you're good to go. And there she is so far. And now for her eyeshadow. So we have our eyeshadow here, and we're going to use a dark purple, the same as it is in the film, the same as it is in the picture too. So keep checking back to the picture, and we're going to use our dark eyeshadow here and make it the same on the other side as well. So they need to be nice, big, bold colours, just like they are in the animations. Nice, big, bold colours. And once they're coloured in, you can get going with the next part. There we go. Make sure it's nice and neat, so you might want to go over the lines a little bit more. And then that's you ready to go with the eyeshadow. And she has a little bit of a lighter bit at the top, doesn't she? So if we go back and have a check, you might need to do some rubbing out to make sure you've not got any pencil in the way. And then you can do your eyeshadow over the top. She's a little bit lighter up there. So it's always quite good to make sure you've got a little guide. But remember, if you're making up your own one, you can just do whatever you want. You can just keep cracking on with it and do whatever colours you want and make them as scary as you want, make them as not scary as you want. It's up to you. Because remember, sometimes the villains aren't scary. They're not scary looking. They just don't do very nice things, or they create problems, don't they, for the character instead in the Disney. And red for her lipstick. Her lips are bright red, so we've got a bright red here. And just make sure you colour it in so it's nice and thick. And now we've started on the green. So our whole face is green, which you'll see any second. Now, there we are, green face. Here she is. Nice and green, but you can see her nose has appeared a bit, so you have to fill that in a little bit with pencil later. And then colour the rest of her in black, because her whole headpiece there is black. So that'll just keep going. Colour her in nice and black, like that. Make sure you avoid your gold bits too, though. And then, soon enough, you will have a Maleficent that looks a wee bit like that one. So you just keep going. Make sure you don't smudge into the green too much. But if you go a little bit wrong, it's okay, because you're using black, so you can just add it on. And there we go. you have your finished piece, your finished mask. Now what you might want to do is cut some spaces for your eyes, but it's up to you. Depends how you're going to use it today. There we go. Boo.